Well, hello. Today we're going to talk about common household toxins and poisons that can affect your dog. We have George here. He's a golden doodle puppy, and he's going to help us out just to let you know some of the things that you have to watch out for with your dogs. Kind of group them into 4 different categories. We have common foods that we would eat that can be potentially toxic. Some of the things you've heard of, some of them you have not, such as grapes and raisins. We have found that that could be toxic. Most of us have heard of chocolate, which is a very big one, and there's different types of chocolate. We brought a couple different varieties here to show you. Baking cocoa is the most toxic to dogs, but even milk chocolate, if they eat a large amount of it, can be very harmful to your dog. Other things that you may have in your house would be onions, garlic. We have macadamia nuts here. Those can also be very harmful also. And then one that not a lot of us would think about, but chewing gum or sugar-free products. We have a couple examples of some chewing gum. There's a toxic component or ingredient called xylitol, which can be very harmful. So some of the other categories that we look at would be like household items. Things that a lot of people have heard of, like antifreeze is a very big one. Also, batteries. If a dog chews on a battery, that can be very harmful to them. There's a lot of other things like mouse and rat poison. These can be very, very harmful, can be life-threatening. Other things that you may have at your home which you may not think about, but dryer sheets, like brand new dryer sheets that haven't been used, can actually be harmful to your dog. And then there's a couple other categories like plants. We didn't have any plants to bring today, but a lot of plants, such as one that's becoming more popular called a sago palm, is very toxic to dogs if they ingest the leaves or part of the plant. We see other plants such as azaleas that can be outside that can be harmful. And like I said, those are some of the things you definitely want to look out for. Last category of things that we see would be human medications that you have in your house, such as Tylenol, all of the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs such as ibuprofen, even like Aleve that you might have, that can be very harmful to your dog also. Something you may not think about, but Sudafed has an ingredient called pseudoephedrine in it, which can be very harmful. Medications for like attention, like ADD, like Adderall, can actually be harmful also. So those would be some of the things that we just want to make you aware of. If you are concerned that your dog has ingested some of these food items, medications, plants, or even household items, definitely call your veterinarian immediately, because there a lot of times can be something that we can do. One of the most common things we'll use at home would be hydrogen peroxide, which we brought here. Before using something like this to induce vomiting though, please contact your veterinarian, call them right away, and they will be able to give you the proper advice on how to help your dog in that situation.